Hello. I'm experiencing something in life. when when you unconditionally love someone enough to tell them the truth that that someone you love needs to hear. Unconditional love. You have the best interest at heart for like everybody, no matter who it is. And so I'm experiencing a situation where I'm displaying unconditional love. And in the past 2 days, my life has been threatened by my own family members because I love them so much that I'm expressing concern to them that on a rational level, living how they are currently living is literally not good for their health and their well-being. And I am getting fought against. Like, a rational person would think that someone that cares about you wants you to be in the best environment possible and doing the best for yourself. And you're threatening my life because I'm getting rid of items that are absolutely useless. Because if you can read the projection of people's trauma, obviously with your eyes, someone that is a hoarder has an emotional problem. They put their attachment on things. Our internal is a reflection of our external. And if it's junky inside, it's junky outside. And I love my family members so much that I'm bringing this to their attention. Like, hey, y'all don't see what's going on here? Like, hey, it's not well in here. I'm looking out for you, but you mad at me for bringing that to your attention because I love you so much? Like, that's trauma of mass proportions. I realize, like, dang, you can threaten me over an object, or and then I'm like, oh, okay, like you threaten my life. Oh, and then it's like, oh, people say things when they angry. I don't, because I have emotional intelligence, and I know what's the truth and what's not the truth. And I don't get triggered by by what you think, because what you think to me don't matter. So I'm not going to jump into a response of whatever you're trying to trigger me. I have emotional intelligence. And so I'm getting into arguments about, hey, the hygiene level of this environment is not the best for you because I care for you. I'm going to say that to you. You get upset with me, and it's like, dang, like when we project out like that, the trauma is real, because words mean things, and we should always be saying the right things, like no matter what. And especially, like, if you being honest with yourself, how could you be mad at someone that's saying, hey, let's clean up, let's get better, let's do better for you? Like, this is with the utmost respect and love. And I don't care how angry, like when I was emotionally insecure, I would say spiteful, hurtful, vindictive things because I wanted to lash back. But now I be thinking about, like, the words people say and the actions people do, and then how am I going to respond to you? Because like words to me don't mean shit coming from somebody that don't have no integrity behind them. So it's like if you just talking, to blow hot air, it's like whatever. Um the conversation is not going nowhere because you're not acting in your words, right? So if you say stuff to me and they're in anger, it's like, what did I trigger in you? Because, dude, I'm just looking out for you, you know? And I just realized the truth really hurts, man. Like, it hurts. It hurts for me to do it. It hurts for me to say it because I know that your projection is that you're insecure and you're going to get mad and you're going to lash out. But really, 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 I'm telling the truth. I care about you. I love you. I want you to know, hey, here's a problem that should be fixed. I care about you. And it's like we got to deal with our traumas. I mean, I love my family, but like I got boundaries and I don't allow people to talk to me like that. And it's cool. I love you. But dang, I know what I'm going to tolerate and I know what I'm not going to tolerate. And I still love you. I still love you. And, and we'll be doing ourselves a disservice interest. You it's a lot like it's not healthy. And I'm doing my best to shine love and on the situation. The truth hurts though, and people lash out at it, and it's like, dang, I'm sorry, but I love you, you know? That's how I'm feeling right now. Like, wow, man. I be telling y'all I love you more than you love yourself sometimes, cause like people say they love themselves, but they get themselves in unhealthy environments and situations. And then that's the biggest example in your face that you don't love yourself because you know you better than this situation. And if someone says something to you and you lash back, it's only because they are telling the truth. That's why you're upset and you're mad. Like, I just want the best for you. I love you so much. I want the best for you. I'm telling you something you need to hear. I'm telling you something you need to hear. That's like the bestest friend ever. The one that's not going to let you fail, that wants you to succeed, that wants you to be your best bestie ever. Someone that's going to tell you the truth. And it hurt that growing up. I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know what it meant. The truth hurts. I'm not going to stop speaking the truth and sharing love and just everything, man. Like, I'm all about the evolution of humanity. And if I can share the truth in a way to make you want to be your best version, then I'm going to share that truth. And sometimes it's, hey, the relationships with domestic violence aren't cool for the women that's out there that are like that, or the men that's out there that are like that. Like, there's people that live in unsafe conditions, and we got a lot of people out here that we not saying nothing to, and we know them, and a lot of them is our family, and we gotta love them. We gotta love them and steer them in the right direction. But set boundaries. Sometimes all we gotta do is bring stuff to um your awareness, and then that's it. Because obviously you were unaware, being in domestic violence. You are unaware being in like hostile environments. You're unaware because if you've been in that kind of environment for 10, 15 years, however many months, it's like, dang, day one should have been like, I'm bringing it to your awareness now, that this is happening. And it's because I love all of you so much. I want everybody to be their best version. And that includes all of us, like all of us, our family members, our friends, strangers that's just wilding out, like, hey, 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 God love you. Peace, man, peace. Just share the truth. Share the truth. Share the truth. We got enough negative energy going around on the planet. We don't need to add more. We can tastefully, respectfully honor our fellow being and tell them the truth so that they can be their best version, because they might be doing something that's probably not within their best interest or the best interest of others if it's like affecting others in a negative way. So we need to share the truth and peace and love and work on that. And set boundaries, boy. Set boundaries with everyone, with yourself, with your children, with your family, with everyone. Set boundaries, like, and be respectful. This is just human being etiquette. It's crazy that we have to be reminded, but we get stuck and and we become not our best self, and we be one of those people that's out doing inappropriate things or harming someone or just doing ridiculousness that's not uplifting humanity but being a detriment, right? Like, there is a lot of beings like that in the world. So we got to tell the truth. I had to tell some truths, man. I had to tell some truths. And when I tell my truths, it triggers you because I'm going to get to the core. Boom. I'm going to get to the core and I'm going to put some love on it, and it's going to make you upset. But I am telling the truth, and it's within your best interest. And when you love people, you'll do that. And I love everybody, and I will do that. And it does the job. I have hit your trigger on the head, and if when you come back to being sane, you'll realize, hey, I can't even believe I live my life like that. I'm doing you a favor, like a huge favor, by telling you the truth. And I absolutely love it because I'm always looking forward to contributing to help people be their best version, like everybody, even if it's my family, my friends, or strangers. Like, I want to see you be your best. I like to be my best all the time. Like, I don't be slacking on myself. We got to be our best. It's within our best interest, when we be our best, like eating right, we benefit from that by being healthy. Like, if we take care of our mind, we benefit from that by having like a good emotional state. If we're physical, we benefit from that, like, because our mobility is good. So if I notice that somebody is doing something that is harming their precious physical vessel in a mental way, emotional way, a spiritual way, then I'm going to say, hey, here's the problem, man. Why are you doing that? Why are you drinking? Why are you abusing yourself? Why are you not getting enough rest? Why are you not working out? Why aren't you caring for your vessel? Like, hey, what's going on? I'm going to bring you to that awareness. And then you're going to get upset because, hey, I'm looking out for you because right now you're not looking out for you. That's how much I be loving humanity. I'm just looking out, and I get looked after too. And I'm so grateful every time I'm getting looked after. And when I tell my truths, I'm looking after you, man. I'm looking after you because if you really think about it, when someone can threaten another human being's life over your attention, your environment isn't clean, it's not going to move some of these things because this isn't good. And then you threaten my life. But if you really think about it, okay, if I do go ahead with this and you do go ahead with that, then you're going to go to jail because of murder, because of items. And if you think about psychologically that I'm bringing this to your awareness, you have really lost your mind because you really ain't thinking things through. Like, you're not thinking things through because there's some type of deep issue in you that you can threaten the life of someone because they have stepped into your life and said, hey, there's a problem. I love you. I'm here to help you fix it. And you threaten life and then don't think about after that. Really, let's think of the consequences that, murder equals jail time. And you do that over items, then psychologically something is not correct. And I love you. And I'm just trying to help you out. Like there's something there, that's a trauma. And I can see a trauma just looking at an environment, hearing words, seeing behaviors. And I share the truth. I share the truth because I love you guys. I love you guys, and I just want to see everybody be their best version and just really have a happy, joyful, fulfilling life. Like, no matter what you do, life is just so good, like so good. I'm even all through what's happening right now. I'm learning the lesson of, still being humble and being graceful and respectful, even in this situation. It's like, man, that's how you really love people, boy. You just really love because they can't see what I see. They cannot see what I see for them. And that's really hard to hear because I hit it. I hit the trauma. I hit the nail on the head, and boom, it's you're not psychologically thinking they're making threats, right, about stuff. And I love you so much. Um, I I appreciate life's lessons, and I like how much grace it has given me to just have compassion for people and understanding that we get lost along the way, and we don't deal with traumas and emotions and stuff, and then it pours out into unhealthy ways, like hoarding environments or obesity and being sexually promiscuous and like all these external things and violence, like these projections is all hurt stuff that is a reaction of some type of damage inside that needs love, and you give the love by telling the truth to people and helping them out. That's what you do. That's being a really good person. When you love somebody, you tell them the truth and you be there for them and you help them out. Like that's a really great person to have in your life. And it's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to do. Um but I just wanted to share that experience, friends, because it's something that we can all make better, you know? Tell the truth to somebody that needs to hear it, and help them get better. Help them get better with eating less, and, being less codependent, or, help them work out more, help them be cleaner, help them be calmer. It's a lot of angry words being spit out, word vomit out of people's mouth, like the disrespect of people's personal space. Like, we got a lot of stuff going on in the world, and we need to tell the truth and be an example and share love, when we tell the truth. um so you can radiate the kindness and the caring for whoever you're sharing this truth with, so that they can be a better version of what they currently are. um it's really important, and I'm learning so much. I'm just learning more and more, like seeing people for who and what they are, and not judging them, and just being there to help. Just really genuinely being there to help, someone not be their best version, get back to being their best version. Sometimes we gotta have a wake up call, like, boop, oh yeah, I'm not a dirty slob. I'm going to be better. I'm not a really obese person. I'm going to be healthier, because that's logically the correct thing to do. Healthy, I care about myself. Like, that's logical, but we have some type of programming that make it okay to be the unbest version of ourselves. But, we can't be content with obesity and heart attack rates and thyroid issues, and like, that's way too much stuff going on. We can't be content with that. We got to love ourselves, and so we got to tell the truth to all these type of symptomatic people, um so they can get back to their best versions, or get out of whatever unhealthy toxic relationships, or stop being some type of violent offender. Just be your best version of yourself. Like, whoa, we got to turn the world upside down, because it's if we're looking at it logically, the world collectively is not in a great state, so we have to be our best versions to change that. And we got to share that with the people that we know, because everybody that's doing all the things is related to somebody that's doing all the things they need to be having a conversation with, right? So we can fix all the things. And you do that by telling the truth, and just like focusing your energy on being your best version, right? Be your best version. Tell the truth. I love you. Be your best version. Be your best version. I like to say that, because there's always room for improvement. There's always room for improvement, of getting better. Like, there's no cheat days. I love everything about me. What I need to cheat for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's me. I love me. I want the best for me all the time. I don't want to cheat on myself. I got integrity with myself. I love myself. I have my interests at heart, and I have my others' best interest of heart too. And I love telling the truth. It's just, it's the nicest thing I could do. It really is the nicest thing I could do, because I love you so much, friends. But yeah, thanks for listening. And I wanted to share that situation, just as an example for us to be our best versions and tell the truth to those love, so they can be their best versions too. Okay. Thank you so much, for joining in and watching. And I hope you have such a wonderful evening from wherever you are, watching from, or morning, rewatching from, or whatever time zone you're in. You're a super miraculous cosmic beings that is here to have the most joy-filled human existence. And the way you can have the most joy-filled human existence is to be your best version. Tell somebody the truth if they are not being their best version. So their human existence could be the best existence. I mean, who don't want to have the best existence? Hello. Anyway, I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Bye, friends.